Hey cruisers, this is Michelle with My Traveling Owl. In January of 2023, we boarded the Holland American Eurodam, where we sailed a partial transit Panama Canal Cruise round trip from Fort Lauderdale. Here we are at Sail Away. We are leaving Port Everglades, which is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. For more first-hand experience videos of places you want to visit, like and subscribe below. Also, sharing this video with your friends will help me grow this page so I can bring you more experiences, because I go so you know. And here we have a gallery of all of our dining in the main dining room for dinner every night. We were never disappointed. Every meal was fantastic, and they were able to give us everything we wanted, gluten-free. The desserts were delicious. We pretty much got ice cream every night because it was so good. We just couldn't say enough about the service and the food variety that we had on this 10-night sailing. There's also some lunch things like pizza in here and other things that we got at the buffet, but every bit of it was delicious.
Ready, please enjoy.
As you can see, there's a ton of food pics in this video. I can't say enough about how good the food was. Normally on a cruise, by day 7, you're like, I'm ready to go home, I want something different. We sailed for 10 days and we were never bored. We didn't want to go home, and we still think about how good the food was on this sailing, and it's the reason we'll be going back. Everybody loves dueling pianos, and they did not disappoint on the sailing. They were excellent. Our first stop was Half Moon Cay, and this is a tender port, which means you have to get on to a smaller vessel from the ship, and the smaller vessel will then take you to land. This is one of the most beautiful private islands that we have ever been to, and we've been to most of them. I do believe this one is our favorite. It's just pristine. The water's just beautiful. The beaches are clean, and along with the beautiful beach, they also bring on shore a buffet where you can get any kind of food you want, pretty much. Burgers, hot dogs, usually chicken, salads. You can also get drinks here, although they are an extra charge. There's ice cream, and one note I have noticed is this one, they have hand-dipped ice cream instead of the kind that comes out of the machine, and it is so much better. We really enjoyed our stop here. And since we can't stay here forever, we had to board our tender boat back to the ship. And here we are. Our next stop is Carousel, and this is another one of our favorites. It's a great spot. They dock right at the town. You just do a little short walk into the town where they have some restaurants available. We always stop and get Dutch pancakes. They are delicious, and they also have gluten-free Dutch pancakes, which is even better for us. So this is a great stop for you. They're shopping there, amongst other things. Our itinerary included an overnight stay in Carousel, so we stayed on board for the second day so we could get some work done. Have you ever heard of pier runners? Well, these are two pier runners. They are late to the ship. Probably a good time to say, don't be late to the ship, because they will not wait for you. It's Panama Canal Day. This is the reason we boarded this ship, and we are more than excited to be here to watch all this going on. When you do the Panama Canal, you are invited to come onto the front of the ship to see the entry into the Panama Canal. It's a great experience, and you get to see the bridge you come up to, and then you get to see entering into it. They do offer you buns and hot coffee and tea in the morning as well. This was the first attempt by the French to build the canal. Obviously, they didn't get very far. There was obviously a lot of illness that was going on while they were building this with malaria. It's Panama, and there's lots of mosquitoes I'm sure you've heard about. Since this is a partial transit Panama Canal cruise, once you go through the canal the first time, what happens is you go into the lake and you sit there for a few hours. Some people take excursions and go do things on land, and some people just stay on board. We chose to stay on board, and what happens is we turned around in the lake after a couple hours and we went back through the canal again. And with this, we were able to go down to a lower level on the ship and sit and relax in reclining chairs and just watch the entire experience again, which we absolutely loved because there were things we missed on topside that we saw on the lower level. So keep this in mind if you do a partial transit. After we exited the Panama Canal, we had a stop in Cologne, Panama. And we didn't get off here, but to just walk through the little gift shop that they had. And we got right back on the ship. They said it's not the safest stop, so we heeded their warnings and just did what we did and got back on. And our final stop on this sailing was to Costa Rica. And we didn't really do anything here other than walk off again and go to the little gift shop and get back on. It wasn't a great day, it was rainy. So we just decided to just chill on the ship and enjoy the amenities that they had to offer. As we head back to Fort Lauderdale to end our cruise, I cannot tell you enough how much we enjoyed this sailing on board Holland American Eurodam. This was our first sailing aboard Holland America, and it won't be our last. It was fantastic. The food, the service, the ship, the itinerary, everything was fantastic. I can't say it enough. If you're interested in an itinerary similar to this, please reach out to me at mytravelingowl.com. I would love to work with you to plan this voyage, to hopefully mark something off your bucket list, or just to do something that is just a great adventure. So mytravelingowl.com, or you can reach me at Michelle at mytravelingowl.com.